So if you actually go ahead and you neglect those particular red flags that you're actually seeing in that particular person that you are dating at the moment, you'll be the one who will be playing yourself, because this person clearly knows that that is who they are. They're not planning to change, or they might likely not change for any reason, for that particular personality that they are. And adults, you can't change adults. Let me use that. Adult is not somebody you can easily change. Adults, these are people who've had their character already formed, or their character is already established. What they can do, unless they are the one who choose to do a modification on such particular character that they are exhibiting at the moment, you're most likely not going to see them do something that is contrary to what exists in their character at the moment. So it is not your duty, it is not your role to change your boyfriend, or when I say change, to change his character, or to change his behavior, or to change his personality. Maybe you are saying to yourself, oh, as soon as we get married, I'll change this person. As soon as we get married, or as soon as we start dating, or as we get deeper in our relationship, I'm going to change this particular person. Believe it or neglect it, there's no way you can change that particular person. That person has already formed his or character, his behavior is already established. And when the both of you get married, those are the things that that are going to be properly amplified, because at that moment they will now feel that they are now comfortable in exhibiting those characters, and there will be nobody, or no one will be out there, or no one will actually tame them. You were the one who was supposed to actually tame them during the time of relationship. But if it now happened that they scale through relationship with such characters, and there was no resistance, they were not repelled, they were not challenged by exhibiting such characters, they believe that their partners actually comfortable with them having such kind of characters, or such kind of behavior. So you discover that when these people get married, those character gets bigger. For instance, if you see a lady who insults her man a lot, or who is in the habit of disrespecting her man while they're in relationship, while they are dating, or are in courtship, you're most likely going to see that when they now get married, even in public, she would disrespect this man, insult him, and stuffs like that. Now, why is this happening like this? It's happening like this because to her, it looks like a normal thing insulting her man. It looks like normal. She does not see it to be anything. You understand? And do the man thinking on his own side that, as soon as we get married, this woman is going to change, or she's going to become a better person after we get married, will suddenly become disappointed. And the man will now start saying, my wife is talking to me anyhow in public. She's disrespecting me in public. She's disgracing me in public. No, she's not disgracing you in public. You are the one that actually enabled her to disgrace you while you are in what? While you are in public. So she did not disgrace you. It is recall that we've said in this particular podcast that it is how you start with a woman that you must continue with her. So the leverage that you actually give to her when the relationship just started, those are the leverage she's going to hinge on, and she's going to live with you by as the relationship continues to progress from one stage to the other. The same thing for the man. If the man happens to be the type that maybe every little thing, whether it warrants him hitting the lady or not, every little thing he hits the lady, he punches the lady. If this lady does not take off, now what I'm not saying that this lady is the one instigating this physical abuse. Neither am I supporting physical abuse in relationship or supporting domestic violence in a relationship or in marriage. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that every little thing, whether it warrants it or not, this man is quick to hit, is quick to punch. Somebody like this is most likely not going to change when he gets married. In fact, it's going to get even more because he will not believe or will not think that maybe his partner is very what? Is very comfortable with it. Whereas meanwhile, there are also ladies who who are also comfortable with being punched by a man. In fact, they will come to you and they will grip your whatever thing that you're wearing, they grip it to yourself, to your body and tell you that you will do this to me today, you will do that to me today. It's all kind of funny stuffs like that. So they just like the atmosphere or the environment of of being bullied by their man and stuffs like that. Why there are others that they will always want to initiate a fight. For instance, maybe they might be the first to slap, they might be the first to hit, they might be the first to punch the man, even knowing fully well that their strength level might not be able to match that of their man's own. But they'll be the first to initiate this kind of physical abuse scenario. If you happen to be a man and you see this kind of lady, whom you see is that lady is leading you to a destination that you will regret. Now, how is it leading you to a destination that you will regret? If it happens that, physical abuse starts at relationship, then you got married, and you discover that this person always wants to annoy you, so that, there will be atmosphere, there will be environment for the two of you to get physical. Whether you like it or not, you are going to commit murder one day. And when you commit murder or manslaughter, or homicide, because either if it's manslaughter, what it means, that maybe you kill with a knife, machete, or whatever, or any of those domestic items that are sharp. Then if it's homicide, maybe the both of you are husband and wife, then one he uses an item against the other, and stuff like that. It's homicide is just like a domestic violence that results to the death of one of both partner. You understand? So this woman is going to push you into committing either a murder, homicide, or manslaughter. And you know what? It's a capital offense. It's a criminal offense in every society that you will have to go in for it. You understand? Duration that you might go in for it is what I don't know, because it depends on your country or it depends on your society. Some it might be 10 years, some might be 20 years, some might be for a lifetime. You understand? So do not fall for such trap. Anybody who is pushing you into committing, into getting physical with them, please avoid such kind of person in a relationship or while you are dating. Do not what? Do not proceed or continue with such relationship. Call it off as soon as possible. Even if they tell you that they will harm themselves if you break up with them, please break up with them and look for a way to disconnect yourself from them physically. Block them on every social media possible. Possibly take a break. You can do it in such a way that the period you want to break up with them, you can go on holiday, mini holiday, or a mini vacation period of 2 weeks, 1 month. You understand? So as to ensure that, if they find you to work, they will be told that you're on holiday. If you find where you reside, they will be told that this person is not available at the moment. You understand? So it will make it so that by that particular duration, the rage that they will have inside of them would have drastically dropped after you are successful with this breakup. And after a long time, period of 1 month, the urge for them to come and meet you to settle things up will gradually die down. You understand? Then let's look at other characters. Maybe character of not being compassionate. Do not, you know, continue a relationship with somebody who is not compassionate. Do not continue a relationship with somebody who is not kind. Do not continue a relationship with somebody who is not considerate. Do not continue a relationship with somebody who is not understanding. That means if you are telling this person that you are passing through a challenge, he should be able to understand that, you are passing through a challenge, and, you're not supposed to tell him or her where he or she is supposed to give you assistance. He should be the one to suggest that, okay, what can I do? Can I render this as to you as an assistance? Can I render this to you as an assistance? So he or she should be the one suggesting possible ways that they can give you assistance. Then it should be you who should be declining or should be accepting. Not that you are passing through a challenge or even a major challenge, and this person keeps disturbing you or keeps troubling you about their own life, or keep telling you that we need to see, it's been long we talked, all kind of stuff like that. Meanwhile, they are supposed to understand. Maybe you told this person that maybe you need a break, you do not want to talk for a particular duration of time based on what you are passing through, but this person keeps calling you to, the call is even calling you. It's not to check on you how far you've been able to solve such problem or handle such challenges. Is calling to request for selfish or greedy desire of theirs from you. Those are not kind of people that you should date or you should get married to. They are red flags and they should be avoided. Then let's now look at beliefs. If you go into relationship with this, if you go into marriage with this kind of conflict in beliefs or conflicts in faith, maybe one believes in Christianity, the other believes in another religion. Whether you like it or not, unless the both of you will be deceiving yourself, if the both of you go into marriage, there will be a lot of problem in such marriages. You understand? Unless the both of you will just continue deceiving yourself for the whole duration of the marriage. But if the both of you are not deceiving yourself, well, such a marriage wouldn't last. I can assure you of that. You understand? So that's one thing that you must actually put into consideration, that you must understand. So the list are numerous. The list are endless: beliefs, faith, characters or character traits. What gets this person angry? What makes them happy? Beliefs, their love for your own family. Look at how this person actually cherishes what concerns you. This person can't say they love you and they don't love your family. It's deception. That's the truth. There's no way you love me that you just met yesterday, then the people that I've been with for the past 20 years, as the case may be, you don't love them. It's deception. Okay, you love me, but you don't love those who are associated with me. It's deception. You understand? So do not proceed with people of such characters, of such attitudes, or such personalities. Do not continue with them to marriage, because if you do, you will regret it, and you will cry, and your cry, there might not just be a solution to your cry. It will just be a fruitless cry. You understand? So that's one thing that you must actually understand and put into consideration as the reason why you must not ignore this kind of red flags while you are dating. Because every red flag you see in dating or courtship or while you're in a relationship is only going to get reinforced after marriage. I can assure you of that. Every red flag that you see during dating or during courtship is only going to get reinforced after marriage. It's not going to deplete. It's not going to go into extinction. It's only going to get reinforced, get bigger, and get stronger, and become better than as it was when you people started such relationship. If she's the type who doesn't cook, she's most likely not going to cook. You are just, you the man, you are just going to end up continually buying food for the number of years that the both of you will get married together. So these are the various reasons why, you must not ignore red flags during dating or during courtship or during a relationship prior to marriage. You understand? So the bottom line, red flags are not difficult to spot. You might just be the ones who do not want to spot them, or you are blinded by the person's body, or maybe this person has money. Hence, you might be making excuses for this person that, oh, it's not too bad, it's not too this, it's not too that. So with those excuses, you will no longer be seeing the red flags. Hence, you'll be making excuses for them. And by the time reality strikes, you discover that you're supposed to, you're supposed to not make unnecessary excuse for such people. You understand? This is Deficit Podcast. If you have any question as regard this topic, do want to drop it in the comments. Because if you ignore red flags today, when you've gotten married, your solution, solving your problem will become more difficult because it's now complicated. You understand? Because going forward will be difficult, going backward will be difficult. Going forward means you need to continue the marriage. Going backward means you need to divorce. Both comes with consequence. Divorce means legal battle will be there. And if you do not have a prenup, your properties or whatever you've labored for over the years will be splitted into two. So going forward means you have to continue enduring the insults and the ills that this person is meting out to you. So these are the reasons why you must not ignore red flags while dating, while in a relationship. Do what to like this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.